We
Hey,
are
Valerie.
live. Yay. Awesome. So, okay, welcome everyone. This is April Marie from aprilmarietucker.com in beautiful sunny Florida. Yeah, I love Florida. And tonight we are going to talk about social networking, social media marketing, social media lead generation, and all of the above. I promise you by the time we are done with tonight, I'm going to try to fit everything in an hour, but if we have to continue it, we might have to continue it into another next week or something to just finish this off. But I promise by the end of tonight or the next one, you will have a very clear picture of how to brand yourself and how to market effectively on social media. I have been networking through social media and building my business and sponsoring people through social media since 2010. So I kind of consider myself almost like a pioneer because social media was just starting to get real hot when I kind of jumped into the scene with the marketing. Things were a lot different. Results were a little bit easier obtainable, I believe. But even now, so more than ever, there's just more of a need to be on social media than ever before. If you're a business owner, if you are marketing in real estate, if you're marketing a brand, whatever it is, you need to be in front of your audience through social media because that's where your audience is at. I mean, I always say if your audience is hanging out there, if they're hanging out on, Pinterest, they're hanging out on Facebook, and they're hanging out on Google Plus, well, guess what, guys? Guess who should be there? Of course, you. If you're not, then your competition surely is, and they're getting all of the leads and money and all this stuff. And it's so funny because Jeff, my partner, or my significant other, will sometimes look at me and I'll be like in bed, like just like on my phone, and I will literally be like, oh, I just sold, this, or just made money, and I'm talking to people and I'm signing them up to the business and all this stuff. And he's like, I wish I could be like you and make money from bed. But the reason why I can make money from bed is because I have a handy dandy, smartphone, smarter than me. But I also am very big on building relationships through social media. So tonight I really want to talk to you guys about building relationships, not just generating leads, but also so you can use some of the strategies that you learned tonight to actually sign people up to your businesses. Not too long ago, let's see, I think a few months ago, I did a full-blown Facebook training for my Sizzle team, and we're not going to just focus on Facebook tonight. We're going to just kind of touch on social media, really get you guys a clear picture of how to market effectively on social media, most importantly. But Facebook's a big one. Most people know what Facebook is, I hope. Unless you're like my grandpa. My grandpa, he's like, get away, no Facebook. Seriously, he's like that, even though it's kind of like he needs to be there. Like he's got a smartphone too, he's on his smartphone all the time. I'm like, Grandpa, but he's just sworn it off. So some people don't want to be on it, but Facebook, if you're a business owner, you need to be on Facebook, period. I mean, there's just no way around it. So let me really quick welcome everyone. I have a full panel here. Let's see, Mary Newnham in North Carolina. How are you doing, Mary?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Awesome. How's the weather
there? Busy, hot and humid. Very hot and humid. Yep. But it's summertime, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, so. No more cold winter.
No.
Well,
it's a good week and a busy, very, very busy week for me with my regular job. I had a big project, and it was a good week for my business too. So
yeah. That's good. Yep, and things are growing, and that's good because I know you're really getting into the social media now. So I hope you brought some questions.
I'll think of something.
You'll probably. So because social media, a lot of people recently I sponsored somebody, and the whole reason why they pretty much joined me is because they want to learn social media. And I'm not kidding you. They want to build and they're a top leader online, but they want to build their business through social media. And I don't want to burst her bubble or anything like that and say who she is, but that's the whole reason why. She's like, April, will you teach me social media? She's like, that's one of the main reasons why I joined you, is because I want to learn social media. So a lot of people, what I find is just are very confused and think that they have to be like a social butterfly or something like that. I'm not. If you guys like saw me like in my day-to-day, I'm not somebody who just walks up to people and like starts talking to them. I'm to myself. You know, most of the time I'm looking straight through somebody when I'm walking past them. You know, Malia Holleran, how you doing, girl? San Diego in the house.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
I'm doing really well.
How's
Like
it?
Mary, like Mary, I've been super busy. This is like the only time that I've had during this week with graduations and award ceremonies and picnics and everything, and turning, building my business. I've been meeting with clients, and so it's been a really, really exciting week for me and very, very busy. Um, and so it's been challenging because although I've been able to do family things and stuff like that, I don't feel as productive as I need to be, and I think one of the challenges in business, especially working from home, is realizing that I do what I do every day so that I have the opportunity to sometimes not be productive, and to spend time with my family and to use those times to just enjoy life and enjoy just being able to do those types of things. So.
Yeah, I hear you. That's the whole reason why we do what we do. Sometimes when I'm really busy, I'm like, this isn't what I want.
Yeah.
Just with even my business today, if you can see, I'm really red. Actually, now I'm really seeing. I got a sunburn today. I walked my block like 100 times, I think, on the phone. I'm burning up those phones today. So, Leah, we're glad to see you always. It's always good to have you on. And of course, then we have Elliot. How you doing, Elliot?
Hey, doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. What's
Yeah.
up? How's the weather?
Staying busy. Excited to hear you talk about social media because I've been poor at it for quite a while.
Well, you might not want to do it.
Gotta.
You gotta start being that social butterfly.
Yeah, well, you gotta do it on some level.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll never focus my whole business on it, but yeah.
No, nobody should. Nobody should focus their whole business, and I'll explain more of that. You do use social media, but use it for other things like SEO. So you do use it.
Yeah, that's true.
So social media is really powerful for so many things. Okay, Chin, how you doing, Chin?
Hello, everybody. Hi, April. I'm doing well. I'm sorry, my face is not. I can't show my face because I'm in the middle of dinner preparation. Okay. But I'm doing great. I'm using Instagram a lot thanks to your training. And I love that it's. Now I have a mobile phone, an iPhone, and it's allowed me some freedom to post things while I'm out and about, which is great.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I love to hear more about your social media training today. That's a great topic.
Yeah, I'm definitely like the lead flow from Instagram. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm like I think number 6 or something on the leaders board for leads now. And I mean, pretty much a lot of my leads are coming from a lot of the reason why it's up is because of Instagram. It's just I post something there and something. I mean, it's like I could post even just a picture of nothing related to marketing, just a quote, and people are going over to my bio and opting into stuff. It's so awesome. So we won't. I mean, I'll answer questions if anybody has questions. I did turn the questions on. So if you're viewing on YouTube or if you're viewing on my blog or wherever you're at, you should be able to ask questions. But you can always head on over to Facebook and go to April Marie page and just post on my wall there too if you have any questions and can't get through there. I will answer questions for sure. And then we got Bill. Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Doing awesome. Are you at home?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Okay.
I got home
Bill
late.
is our resident military hero.
Yeah, he's dialing in from a Humvee.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you in the world? I know you're usually in the United States though, right?
Yeah, I usually am.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's just kind of cool. So we got the clan here. We're all here, and then we've got a few people. We got quite a few people watching, so that's good. And I'm ready to rock and roll. What I would like for you guys to do though, as well, I'm just kind of rolling, just to chime in and interact with me and have some fun with me tonight, because I like, I need that. I need it or else, or I'm gonna just not be good. We won't have as good of a training if you don't. But any questions that you have, write them down too, or just even chime in. That's cool, and we'll answer them. So I was kind of touching a little bit on social media. So let me just explain kind of why I was gonna do a training on email marketing. And then because I've been doing a lot more social networking, especially recently with Instagram and even my fan page and things like that, I just see that there's such a need for training, and how to even properly promote your business, how to properly promote yourself, because I see so many people, and if you saw my Instagram account, actually, let me see, I can go over to Instagram. I'll show you guys. It's like, to look at my news feed, it's like spam city. And I say spam, and I say it's spammy, okay? I'm not saying it's spam because I understand people posting it on their own wall or anything like that. When I say it's spammy, what I mean by that is it's like salesy. It's too much advertising, it's too much selling. In fact, I had a guy, I showed Jeffrey, it was so funny, he direct messaged me, and he literally had a video of him counting his money in front of the video, and he's like talking all like kind of thuggish to me, like he's like, hey, how about a favor for a favor, and all this money. He's like, you teach me lead generation, and then you join my business, and I'll help you make all this money and all this stuff. And I'm like, a favor for a favor? What the heck? I mean, this group knows, but I want, if anybody's watching, please don't ever do that. That's don't do that. You are actually repelling people versus attracting them. And anytime we're always trying to sell, or get people to constantly look at your before and after pictures of your, waist, and I mean, I'll show you guys what I mean, but it's like anytime you're trying to do that, you are repelling people. You are not attracting them. They want to run the other way. They don't want to join at all. And, I want people to really succeed with social media marketing. So there's a certain mindset that you really kind of have to have, and it's a leadership mindset. It's really all about being a leader. So when you're marketing on social media, if you are ever unsure of what to post, or if that might be a little bit too much or too hypey, look at some of the leaders that maybe you admire and really go look at what they're posting. And then, before you post anything, say, would a leader post to this? Because if you want to attract leaders in your business, and you want to attract leaders, I promise you that, because if you don't have leaders, then you're just going to have a bunch of customers. You want people that are going to build a business. Then you need to start acting like a leader. And when you are out there on social media, leading with your products, your opportunity, cash in the hand, whatever you're doing, and maybe even hyping it up, you're attracting a very poor quality of person, actually. You're attracting people that would probably never build anything. So if you really want to attract people, you got to start doing what leaders do. Another thing I just want to note too, and I'm not trying to do the lecture thing, but this has been on my mind because I've been doing a lot of this Instagram, like I said. People don't care about your products or your company. They really don't. You know who they care about? They care about them. They care about them. How are you going to help them? how can you add value to them? That's what they care about. So when you're out there and your product, it works, all these different things, hypey, cash money stuff, people are going to be like, what the heck? Like, you're just trying to shove this down my throat. They're actually going to feel insulted by that. And like I said, you're going to repel them. Not to mention, if you're building a network marketing business, do you really want to attract people with a product? I mean, one of the most successful things that you could do for your network marketing business or home-based business is to attract people that want to build a business. You know what I mean? So if you're like product, well, all you're getting is customers. You're not getting real business-minded people. You're attracting the wrong type of people. So if you put the right type of bait out on social media, and I'm just calling it that, even though it's not really bait, but content, pictures, things like that, the right type of things to attract people, you're going to attract a higher quality of a lead. You're going to attract people that are actually qualified for your time. They're going to be qualified to work with you. And they've hopefully, they want what you have. They're looking for a solution, so they're looking for leadership, and they want to join you because you're acting like a leader, and it's just so. I'm telling you, the mindset shift would just make such a difference. It makes such a difference when you're really going into the social media marketing. And that's when you get into attraction marketing versus repelling people, so to speak. So anyway, so we'll look at my Instagram in a little bit here, and I just want to use that as an example because there's a lot of crazy marketing things going on there. But with the different types of content and things to put on social media, we'll go over that. I might use Instagram tonight just as an example because it's kind of like what not to do is just all over it. So I'm going to switch over to my screen really quick. And by all means, this is not just an Instagram training. This is you can use this stuff. I mean, this is all social media. All social media. You do not want to do this. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do you think about this picture right here?
I'd join.
I joined. Okay.
Send me the link.
Really? Would you? No funny business here. Contact me now to take a financial step forward. Need some extra cash. Only, please. Serious inquiry. Oh my gosh. And then I'm just showing you guys this because it's so obvious of what not to post. This is the stuff you don't want to post. And then I'm going to show you stuff that you can post that's good. But all of this, because what I've done is I've actually tapped into a market of network marketers. Now, all of these people, I guarantee, are struggling. They're not paying the bills with their company, more than likely, doing this. This one's selling something to make your abs show. I don't know. Let's see. Don't focus on skinny. And then, of course, they're saying contact me, text me.
Wait, hey, April, go back up.
What?
Go down to the text one.
Yeah, they want you to text them.
Look at the profile picture.
Who is that?
Is that like a booty shake or something?
Oh, I don't know. No, she has clothes on. She has clothes on. I don't know what that person is doing. This one's just taking a picture showing you how much weight they lost, I guess. This is what I see a lot of, this wraps. And I feel almost really bad for this company because this company is getting represented so horribly. It just is. And I know what company it is. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm sure you guys can tell. And the reason why, seriously, guys, this could actually get a company shut down. This will send alarm bells to the FTC because, they'll be you got reps, like so many reps marketing the wrong way and putting pictures and stuff like that on Facebook and Instagram and all this stuff. It can attract the wrong type of attention to the company. It really can. So now they're saying they'll grow your hair really fast too. So this is the same company, and it's this right here. I mean, this is okay. Current state of Michigan. That's good. This isn't bad. Current state of on a mission, boss babe. But then they probably tell you to text them. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, cool. So just to give you an idea, I mean, this is okay. I would say it's okay to post something like that occasionally. Okay, not like, I would say if you're gonna do it, maybe do it a couple times a week. You know. But most of the time, it needs to be value. It just needs to be leading with value, training, MLSP. You guys are in MLSP, so you got the tools. You have the, you know, the Instagram campaign that just came out. You guys could be marketing that. I put that in my profile, actually. And, I mean, this is just hype. To me, it repels me. It repels me. It makes me want to vomit. It really does, because this, I know, is not even a real picture of his money. And it's not obtainable. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's bullcrap. So, oh, here we go. Muffin top. Wrap it up.
I like that one. That's
yeah,
good.
that one's not bad. That one's not bad. That's actually a good picture. But when you see them, like, let's say if I go over to, this is the same woman, Elliot. That's all she's posting. That's all she's posting is stuff like that. Over and over again. This, you see the same people over and over again, same shots, and it's actually like it's annoying to even look at. Like sometimes I'm like, I just want to go unfollow them, because I probably will. Actually, I'm just going to go unfollow this.
Now there is no way that one with the 3 leg things. There's no way that's for real.
Oh my gosh. So this is
Promise you
what
it's not.
her profile is just full of. Look at this. Bye. Anyways, this is the perfect way and a perfect example of what not to do, and I hope she's watching this. But, but you don't want to do this, guys. This is repelling people. This is not attracting them on social media. If you want to attract people, you need to start providing, you know, value. You need to give them solutions to their problems. I understand that you probably think that maybe they need to suck it up and put a wrap on it or whatever. Yeah, to an extent, but not over and over and over again, because then it becomes very obvious that all you're trying to do is get into somebody's wallet, and nobody wants you in their wallet. They're like, what the heck is wrong with this person? And that's what ends up happening, and then they end up unfollowing you, and they don't want to be around you, you know. And this is a prime example of what even happens on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on all of these things. So here's what I challenge everybody that's watching right now to do, if you are doing this right now, is to stand out from the rest. Do you think people will hear you if you're posting the same similar stuff?
2 hours. That's ridiculous.
Oh, well, here comes the makeup one too. There's the eyelashes. We haven't seen the eyelashes yet. There's another company that's got eyelash stuff, and that's all they post is about. All you see is big wide eyes with eyelashes. It's kind of funny. This one's actually not too bad. Skeptics be like, I ain't about to trust no natural body wrap. Oh no, I mean, it's funny. It's interesting. It's better than the other stuff. But it's still way too much about her company, and nobody cares about your company. Nobody cares about your product. Like I said, they care about them. But at the end of the day, they're not joining the company. That's, you know, somebody said to me, I've had people say this a lot. They'll be like, well, you know, I'm just not real sure about the company that you're in. And I said, you're not joining the company. Are you kidding? Are you telling me you're not sure about me? Because you're joining me. You're joining me. You're joining the leadership. You're not joining the company. The company does not matter. You want to join people. And so all of these pictures, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, why do they post all these pictures then? Well, because they think that that's what's going to get them results, but it's not. Here's another one right here. More pictures. This one's not too bad. This one's good. It's fine. I can't promise you the world. That's fine. Huh? I will buy you tacos and touch your butt. I probably wouldn't put that on social media. But there's a lot of crazy pictures on Instagram so far. I mean, you guys can probably see what I mean about that. Here we go. Here's another one. They're telling you about, looks like there's a breastfeeding woman here, and they're saying they're recommending vitamin C in their company. I kind of worry about that. I don't know if they're pushing a cure or what. I don't know. So just to give you an idea of what not to do. So like I said, you just want to make sure that you're providing value, that you're always, 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 always leading with value instead of doing this. And I would keep it down. I would tone it down to, you know, maybe 2 to 3 times a week that you might post about your company like this, and then the rest of the time stand out from the rest of what all these guys are doing, because it's really easy for, like, if you're doing the same stuff and you're posting all this stuff like about your company, yada yada yada, it gets lost in all the noise. Nobody can hear you. Nobody wants to hear you. They're not seeing you. So it's really it's not effective. It's just not effective. It's not as effective as it should be. Let's just put it that way. Now, on the other hand, if you're leading with value and you're posting things that you know, inspire others, that help others, that kind of stuff. Well, you can see, like, here's 4 posts that I did today with just inspiration. But then, like, last night before I went to bed, I posted something about MLSP, and I said $7 million and 305,318 was paid out to MLSP affiliates. So, you know, and then of course I told them to click the link in the bio to get a free training. I didn't even say, like, to join MLSP. I just said click the link in my bio to get a free training, an Instagram training. So it's a lot different, even when you can even word it a little bit different, so that way they're not feeling like,
Hey, April.
Yeah.
April, click back on that image. The 3rd comment there. I think that's one of the people posting all the stuff that you said you hope was watching.
No, that's Tracy. She's in MLSP. She lives
Oh,
in
that wasn't the same person?
Mm-mm.
All right, sorry, Tracy. Keep doing your thing.
No, that wasn't Tracy. But you'll notice too, like, I get more likes when I post more just inspirational stuff. You know what I mean? Like 58 likes on that. That's pretty good. 63. I mean, you can kind of judge. Here's 95. Wow. You can kind of judge on, you know, what people like by just looking at how many likes. Like, they didn't particularly, well, I actually posted this really late at night, so that could be part of the reason, but this one didn't get as many likes as, like, that one did. 59 on that one, 68. Look, a baby watermelon, you know, and I just posted that because I'm like, it's part of my life. Like, I've got a garden, and I'm excited about a watermelon sprouting. And
okay, but why
cool.
why would someone like that 67 times?
Because it's a baby watermelon.
But I mean,
everybody likes babies.
It's a girl thing.
All right, got it.
Yeah, but the rap girl liked it. Can't wait for ours.
I love watermelon.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait. We're going to have lots of them. We have a lot of little babies like that. They're so cool.
Oh, I love watermelon.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. So so you can see right here, though, I'm attracting, look, see, this is one of those people that likes to post a lot about their company. So now I'm attracting, because they're coming in, they're saying, oh, she's got some really cool pictures. And now she's going to be like, okay, well, what does she do? Of course, she's going to come over here and look at my bio. This is my bio.
You're a gardener.
And find out that I'm not a gardener.
Oh, sorry.
That I'm a home business professional, and I'm a trainer, a lead generation expert, and a social media enthusiast. And then I say, hey, need leads? How to get 150 plus leads on Instagram, free training. And then they're going to be like, oh, free training. That sounds good. Not another one of those rap things. Wow. I don't know why this is not loading today. Oh, there it goes. So then they can come over here, and I mean, this is all, I mean, all day long they're getting this. All day long. Why? And these are qualified leads, actually. Like, when I actually turned on my phone number even, guys. You guys would be so proud of me. I've been calling leads all day. But look, now I've got a qualified lead, because people are like, whoa, yeah, I need that. And then they're going to go through the training, and they're going to see how awesome it is to market on Instagram the right way versus the wrong way, and they're going to see MLSP, perhaps my opportunity. In fact, I had 2 conversations with people earlier that were not happy with their opportunity and looking for something better that was from Instagram, and of course then I told them about mine. So, and 2 of those people are supposed to come on to MLSP tonight, and then we're going to talk more about my primary. So that's the idea, guys, is to get them into a system, work with them, build a relationship with them, using MLSP and inviting people to trainings like this and stuff like that, inviting your Instagram, inviting your Facebook, inviting your Twitter to training. Some people, I had a conversation with a lady earlier, she just thought I was crazy just giving away training. She doesn't understand why that would build a business and da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, it does build a business. I've been doing it for 4 years, and it builds a business. So it's attraction marketing. It's you can continue to go post your pictures of all the wraps and all this stuff, and we'll see who sponsors more people, and I know it's me. So we talked a lot about how to repel people. Let's talk more about how to attract people. And I shared a little bit about types of content that you could post on Instagram, but of course you want to take that a little bit further by creating a blog, creating a YouTube channel, and producing content on those pieces of real estate of yours. So like on your blog, posting a blog post on how to get more Instagram followers because you watch the Instagram training, and leading with value that way, or how to overcome mindset challenges, why you should have a why, and all that stuff. Like I see all kinds of great content. Everybody on here is always producing great content. So if you're leading with that, let me ask you guys, because you guys are now really pumping up the content. I know Bill is, Adriana, Chin, Elliot is, Malia, Mary. Let me ask you, what is the difference for you when you're actually like posting? I mean, do you see a lot more attraction versus repelling because you're leading with value through social media?
Absolutely. I'm seeing more interaction with people. People are and people asking what I do, and I like that, the back and forth. I like to interact with them. And yeah.
Yeah, and people they'll ask you what you do, because why? Because you're standing out. You're not doing what everybody else is doing. Right?
Yeah,
I know.
Same here. I've been getting a lot more phone calls. Just in the last 2 weeks, I've been getting like a call a day at least, just asking. And I've just been pumping out more content. And the more content I'm pumping out, the more phone calls I'm getting.
Yeah, and you're starting to get some pretty good, decent lead flow too, most importantly. And I know Mary's starting to really get some good lead flow too. So Mary, come on. Hi. Did you put videos out pretty frequently and stuff like that? And whether you guys know it or not, but I'm usually sharing your content. Whenever I see it, I just share it. Even if I don't leave a comment, I'll share it. So I mean, how much of that do you think is like just because you're leading with value, people are now, calling you and opting into your list, and you're getting more interaction?
For sure. I mean, there's no doubt that people, I mean, even not just the content stuff, but even the inspirational stuff I put on my social media pages gets response, and people make comments. And I mean, that's something so simple. I do that at breakfast. I put out inspirational stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, people love that stuff. Anything that makes people feel good or helps them, they just eat it up, because there's so much negativity in the world. I think it's so refreshing to have people share things like that, things of value. That's just my opinion, and I see it all. Our entire team, I see all the stuff that's coming out. It's great.
Yeah, and you know what I've noticed too is, like, people, I think sometimes people are just really self-absorbed. Not in this group, but I'm just saying, like, they're like me, and they forget to really think about not just other people, but how even they could they could help other people or comment on other people's posts, but it would still benefit them because it's getting the exposure for them. So what I always tell people to do is if you really want to get noticed, really get out on social media, step out of your comfort zone, and start building relationships. Even just jumping on people's posts and just leaving a nice comment, you know. Find some leaders in the industry in your niche and like their fan page, you know, and start interacting just on their fan page. In fact, if you wanted to take it even a step further, and this is something that if you have a fan page, you should be doing, so if you're taking notes, write this down, is to start, like, go to a fan page and like another fan page as your fan page persona. So who's got a fan page? Adriana, do you have one?
Yes.
What is it?
It's employee to entrepreneur.
Employee. Oh. I don't see it pulling up. Is this it?
No.
No,
that's not it, but it's employee to entrepreneur, definitely.
I don't know. Maybe somebody like, who's got an easy one? Mary?
Yeah, mine's Mary Newnham.
Just give me an easy one, darn it. Is this your page?
It is. Something happened when they made the update. My banner went away. I have to fix that.
Yeah, I updated mine too. I like the new update. It's actually really cool. At first I thought we were missing our apps, and then I realized they were just moved to the side here.
Yeah.
I'll show you some cool, I don't know if you guys know, but you can rearrange all this stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll show you how to do that. So like I just liked Mary's page as my persona. And by the way, guys, take a note too. Just like what I always tell people to do is to brand them. Like if you can, brand yourself as a leader. Like Mary Newnham, I mean, that's perfect. You know, having Mary Newnham coaching and then just having your name on there is perfect. It made it really easy for me to find Mary. But also it brands you, you know, and it just makes it better, because you should have it very congruent, like with your blog and your YouTube channel. All of it should be very congruent and all the same. So if you have MaryNewnham.com, you should have your fan page as Mary Newnham. You see what I'm saying? And Mary did it perfectly good. So what you want to do is just come over here and like other fan pages as your fan page persona. So I'm signed in as my fan page right here, okay, because this is my profile, but then I'm signed in as my page. So just say use Facebook as and then pick your fan page. And once you do that, then you can start liking some other pages. And I see Mary's really taking action on Instagram too, and so that's really awesome. So let's see here, 3 simple rules. If you do not go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you do not step forward, you'll always be in the same place. I love that. That's so awesome. So what you want to do, because remember, we're just looking for interaction. We're looking for other leaders in our niche. And when we go over to their pages, we want to interact with their posts as our persona. Okay, so I'm going to really quick comment. I'm going to show you why I want you to do this. Let's see here. I'm going to just say so very true.
By the way, April, you're my 100th like.
Yay! I wish you would have told me. Maybe my other. Why can I not? So very true, Mary Newnham. So what I would do is I would actually mention them if you can. Just put like a little @ symbol in front of their name and start typing it. We'll usually pull it up. That way they know that you commented or whatever, and it calls out to them. And then I'm just going to put a little smiley face there. And so the more you do this, guys, the more you're getting your name out there. You see, that's why you want a nice picture with your persona so people can see, you know, you're a nice person, whatever. Kind of send a subliminal message. But now that I've commented here, what's going to happen is all of Mary's followers now are going to see me. And because, you know, people are like that, they're just like, oh, that looks interesting. Let's see what this person's doing or whatever. They'll click on, you know, me and say, oh, we'll see what she does. And that will just invite people back. So if you stay really consistent with that, I would say comment on a few fan pages a day. I wouldn't say like spend half an hour on it, but maybe like 10 minutes a day just commenting on other people's fan pages in our niche, especially fan pages that have kind of really got it going on, like, getting a pretty good amount of traffic and people commenting and stuff. But if you just kind of join in on the conversation, you're going to see a lot more people coming back and actually liking your fan page. Okay, so that's a really, really hot tip for you, and that works pretty much for anything. If you want more friends or followers or whatever, you need to interact. You need to get out on social media and be fun and leave some positive feedback. Never anything negative. Please do not do that. Always, if you're in doubt, just don't post. Okay, seriously, like just always be very positive. You'll repel people that way too if you're not. So just get out there and start doing that. Start commenting on people's posts on Instagram, on YouTube. You want more subscribers on YouTube? Go comment on some people's videos. Seriously, people will follow you back. They will. They always do. There will be a percentage that will. They'll see who you are. They'll check you out. They'll say, oh, that's cool. It's just the same thing with blog commenting. And you guys, some of you guys, I think all of you actually were in my blogging and video intensive. I talked about blog commenting. Well, people will follow you back. If you go to, a leader in our niche and you go comment on their posts and they get a lot of traffic, you're going to get a few people that are going to follow you back to your blog because they're going to see you and they're going to be like, who's that? And, go check you out. We're online. It's so funny because we're always following a trail. It's like everybody's always following a trail. They're like, you're like noticed yourself doing that. Like all of a sudden you're like, how the heck did I get to this page? All people are doing that. And it's even worse on social media. We're all nosy human beings. We want to know what's going on, And so even myself, I'm like, oh, how did I end up to this person's profile? Like I just followed the trail. Like I don't know who this is. So if I go and I check her out, see, she's got it. She's liking my page as her persona, as her fan page persona. And I'll just go ahead and like hers too, just to be cool like that. So, and she's posting some cool stuff here. So what I might do is just say, okay, social media trends and predictions of 2014. Social media is not an option. Mobile growth. Google Plus needs to be integrated into social media efforts. I might just come over here and say, something like this is too cool or something. I don't know. Maybe she's watching. And then I'll probably say, too cool, Cynthia. And then I'll just smile. And it doesn't have to be anything like crazy, like you have to be. But the more, actually, the better your comment is, the more people will probably follow you back. Like if you're really, really like paying attention to what they're posting, I'm not really paying attention because I'm trying to do this quick right now. But if you're really paying attention to what they're actually posting, then and you actually leave some good insight or something nice or whatever, positive feedback, of course, then you're probably going to get more people following you back to your posts. And like I said, it's just the same thing with your Instagram or any other account. LinkedIn, they're all pretty much the same. So really quick, I just want to talk a little bit about your profiles too before we only got about 15 minutes left because I do have something else I got to jump on after this. Just a really quick about your profile. Like I said, you want to make your brand congruent with everything. So no branding your company, no branding your products. Don't do that. Don't do it. First of all, you're not married or you don't have your company tattooed to your back, okay? Because the company could be here today, gone tomorrow in a flash, believe me. So you never want to brand your company. Leaders leave, things happen in companies. You just want to make sure that you're branding you because, like I said, you never know what's going to happen with that company. But also, just think of it this way. Your company has enough money and power to brand themselves. They don't need you to brand them more. In fact, most companies don't want you to do that. They actually have it in their policies and procedures not to do that. So if you're doing that, you might want to check your policies and procedures and make sure that you're not breaking any rules as well. So make sure that you do that and have it as your as you. So you are the brand, you are the marketing. I have myself as a marketing consultant. You know, you're the home business owner, not the other way around. So of course you want to make sure that anytime you set up a profile, you want to make sure that you fill out everything. Like seriously, like have everything filled out. Don't leave anything to chance, like it's just sitting there empty. I say use the space. It's awesome space if you use it the right way, you know, and pointing and directing people to, you know, your lead capture pages, things like that. That's the stuff that you want to have in your profile, you know, having your blog in there. You want to make sure you have that in there. I also have my business website in here so people can learn more about that. I tell them that they can find more out about, you know, MLSP right here. I tell them my awards, my accomplishments. I tell them my affiliation. I tell them what my location. Actually, I just had a guy contact me from a company, actually the company I'm in, because he was looking for other distributors in our area, in our company, okay? And so he found me on Facebook and went to my fan page, and now he just signed up for MLSP. So, you know, that's part of the reason why you want to have that so, you know, put together, right? You know what I mean? So people can find you. You want people to find your business. That's what you want them to be able to do, and you want them to be able to find it easily. So my personal information, I also give them more ways to connect with me than one. So they can connect with me on Twitter. They can connect with me on YouTube, LinkedIn, Dig. You always want to make sure that you just give people more options. There might be somebody who's more, you know, more involved on LinkedIn than they are on Facebook. So they'll be like, oh, cool, she's on LinkedIn. I'm going to go check her out on LinkedIn too. You know, and then of course your personal interests. It can be, you know, whatever it is that you are really interested in. And I just kind of put a few things here, you know. Of course I'm interested in traveling and cool stuff like that. And this will automatically be there, so they'll know when you joined Facebook. This is actually when I started my fan page. So you can see I didn't start my fan page. I started MLSP in June of 2010, and then in September I started my fan page. I didn't have my YouTube channel either right away because I didn't even know what this stuff was, guys. When I started with MLSP, I didn't know what like a fan page. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what any of that was. So of course you can see I didn't actually even get around to that for like 3 months of being an MLSP. And somebody finally said, hey, you should get a blog. I said, what the heck is a blog? My gosh. I was on the phone earlier today and the lady's telling me about all this stuff that she doesn't know, you know, and she's telling me all about this stuff, and I'm like, well, do you know what the blog is? Do you know what a YouTube is? Do you know what a Facebook is? She's like, oh yeah, I know what all that stuff is. I'm like, well, you know more than I did when I started, and that's the truth. I didn't know anything. So of course, you want your biography in here. You know, I'm not the best biography. Don't worry about being like an awesome biography writer or anything like that. You don't have to be. Just do, you know, I just told them, you know, I'm assisting other people in success from home on the internet. And this changes too. You'll get better at doing it. You can change it anytime. Actually, I need to change this. I wrote this probably when I was like, I don't know, back in 2011. I don't know when the last time I changed it. I need to change it again, because I've sponsored way more than 200 people now. And then like online, and then, you know, putting your keywords in there. Make sure you got some keywords in here, you know, network marketing, you know, online network marketing, social media marketing, stuff like that. So whatever it is that you are, you know, promoting on your fan page, you know, your niche or whatever, you should have that in your keywords in here for sure. So just to give you some ideas, and of course we go over here and we look at photos and we say, okay, well, what do we post? Well, photos are big. And actually recently, like, I've noticed that since I post a lot more photos through Instagram, I'm actually getting a lot more people talking like about my posts. So I could see, like, because algorithms are a pain in the butt, if anybody doesn't know. I'm just going to warn you right now. The algorithm on Facebook is a real pain in the butt. Like, I've got 5,443 people that like my page, but then I've got, I don't know how many people talking about it, probably like I think like 80 or something, or 100. I don't know. A lot of people that with the algorithms don't even see my posts. But recently, like right here, you can see 104 people. Now that's a lot better than it was, to be honest with you. Like I'm not paying for ads or anything like that either, guys. So I'm not paying for ads, and for this to be like at 104 without me paying Facebook right now is pretty good, because usually it is like if you're not paying Facebook, they're just not showing your posts, which kind of sucks. But that's the way Facebook is. It's a business. And with Facebook fan page, of course, they want you paying to run your business on Facebook. But what I found is that I'm actually getting a lot more, like 193 people reached. That's pretty good considering I'm not paying for that. Let's see, this one actually reached 362 and I didn't do anything. That's awesome. So this one probably did bring me in some leads. And I'm always putting tracking. So anytime I post on Facebook, you guys may notice that I always have this little question mark T equals Facebook post. That's what it stands for, FBP. Just so I know that it's coming from my fan page, post. That way I know where it's coming from when they opt in. That's how I kind of track like things. And then also like I know if it's coming from Instagram or if it's coming from my blog. So I'm always tracking to see where things come from. That way I know what's working in my business at all times and I know what to do more of, if that makes sense.
Hey, April,
So,
real quick, I got to head off, but I wanted to say it was really nice seeing everybody again. I hope we can keep doing this.
Of course. We're going to do these every Thursday.
I hope so.
Oh, thanks.
Well, no, I do. I know everyone's really busy. It's been a busy couple months, but it was good to see everybody again. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Elliot.
Bye.
Elliot.
Okay, so.
April, I have a question.
Sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, when you say reached on your fan page, does that mean they clicked on it?
No, that means they saw it.
Okay.
Believe it or not. That's how many people saw it.
Okay, good. I put your Instagram training on my fan page and I got 45 reaches.
That's good. See, but you can see like how you would think like if you have so many likes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have so many likes, you would think a lot more people would see it, but with the algorithms on Facebook, that's not how it works anymore. So actually, I've got some really hot tips that I'm going to share with you because we have like 7 minutes to go. I really quick want to share with you something that I've been working on even just my profile, okay? So just on my profile, because of the algorithms on Facebook, it sucks, I know, but like your profile, like when you post on your profile, not everybody's seeing your posts, okay? And that really stinks, especially if you want to network on Facebook and you want people to see what you're posting, right, about your business or whatever, okay? So something that I've been recently doing, and I actually encourage all of you to do so that you can change the algorithm a little bit more in your favor rather than, and I haven't shared this yet with anybody, this is all new, and this is just something I've been actually testing lately. To get my friends, because for a while there, like I wasn't being very consistent because like my grandparents died earlier this year and stuff like that. So I lost a lot of attraction on my social media because of the lack of consistency. So people weren't seeing my posts more than ever. So I've been really like just trying to get that back up lately. And so an app that I started using, it's called WhatsApp. And I don't know if any of you guys use it, but it's called WhatsApp, and you can download it. And what it does is it's a caller ID app, actually. Like it will tell you who's calling, and it does some other cool things. But really, what's really cool about it is it will notify you anytime your friend has a birthday. Okay, which can be annoying if you have a lot. But I'm telling you, since I started doing this, like I've been posting happy birthday cards because it makes it really easy. Like all you have to do is say, click on their name and it will like give you ideas and all kinds of stuff and make pretty pictures like right there in front of your eyes, and then you post it onto their wall. Okay, so it just makes it really easy for you to send a very thoughtful, I feel like a very thoughtful birthday greeting versus just going to somebody's page and typing something. You don't even have to type anything. You can click the little button that says get ideas. I wish I could show you, but it's on my phone. You could click a little button that says get ideas, and it will actually say, okay, are they your friend? Are they your, just a special friend or whatever, and you click and it will give you all these ideas and you can click on it, and then it will make like this pretty picture on their page too. Like it will dress up their picture all pretty. So it's a really cool app, and why I'm telling you to get that is because when you're posting on people's wall, when they're interacting with you in a Facebook message, in a comment thread, or whatever, Facebook says, aha, I bet that person wants to see that person's post because they're interacting with you. Make sense? So if they're not interacting with you, then more than likely they're not going to see your post because Facebook's going to think they don't want to see anything. They don't want to see you or hear from you. You know what I mean? So because of the algorithms and the way that works, it's you know, it's really important that you're interacting on Facebook more than ever because otherwise people just don't see you. They're not going to see your post. They're not going to see anything that you're doing on Facebook, which sucks if you're a network marketer and a home business owner and you're actually trying to get people to join your business. So I would encourage people, especially now more than ever, to really get out there and start commenting on people's posts. So if you have a prospect, what I would do on Facebook especially is find them on Facebook, first of all. You can copy and paste their profile link into this search bar right here. Or not their profile link, but their email address or phone number or whatever. And do a search and you'll be able to find them, connect with them, add them as a friend, and favorite them. So I'm going to pick on Mary again. She's on my mind. I don't know. But I have Mary actually favorited. So anytime she posts something, I actually get a notification. I have her as a close friend. So I would recommend you do that. And that way you know when your prospect or whoever it is that maybe you're working on and you're in the whatever business you're in, whenever they post, now you can stay in front of them. You can say, oh my gosh, Mary posted something, I better go over there and comment, because that will keep reminding them that, hey, you're there. And of course, when anytime you post something on somebody's wall or you post on somebody's post or whatever, of course they're going to be like, oh, what are they up to? Let's see what they're doing, because they keep seeing you, right? So that's it for tonight, guys. I'm going to close out with, if you really want to generate leads, if you really want to see success in leading with value, the best place to start to do that is My Lead System Pro. And I say that from experience because I've been there for forever now, for 4 years now, and I've used this system for 4 years to generate leads. They give you everything you're going to need underneath the hood of MLSP. Everything that you need to build your business online is underneath the hood of MLSP. I am not kidding you. So lead generation, capture pages, all of it. Training, tools, apps, Facebook apps. You want to learn social media. You want to become an expert at Facebook marketing. Instagram. We just added Instagram. We're going to add Pinterest really soon. I'm probably going to come on and do that training. So there's just always new training and ways for you to grow your business the right way so that you're actually attracting people rather than repelling them. So I would encourage you to get back to the person that invited you to this training and ask them for a video presentation so that you can learn more about MLSP, and then take the risk-free trial. There's actually like a couple of them. There's like a $2 one. There's a $10 one. There's I think a couple $10 ones that you can test them out and see if you like it and see if it's for you. But here's the thing. McDonald's has a system. Burger King has a system. Most franchises that you see out, they have a system. That's why people buy the franchise. You need a system in place. You need a system that's going to generate you cash flow, but is also going to, allow you to be able to use tools and things so you can start duplicating what the top earners are doing in their business today. So definitely get back to the person that invited you. I want to thank everyone for coming on. We will do probably a continued version of this next Thursday, and you guys can maybe ask questions, or maybe if you have questions, I can see where I need to fill in what we missed or whatever, and you can just let me know. And of course, just go over to my fan page, April Marie Page, and ask questions there, and I will be happy to answer any question that you have. All right, guys, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, April.
Thank you, April.
Thanks, guys. See you next Thursday.
Okay.